Hey, what's up everybody? Darth Ponte here. Today I'm going to be doing my, first review in quite a while, and today I'll be doing a double feature with the new Marvel Legends J. Jonah Jameson and Peter Parker. Alright, I've J. Jonah Jameson is a figure that I didn't know I wanted until I saw him, and same with Peter Parker. I feel like for me, the biggest reason for getting Peter was for his camera accessory that you can see in his right hand and his body mold. Because Marvel Legends, for the longest time, aside from costumed characters, all we ever got was a suit body. So getting a more casual street clothes body with like jeans and a leather jacket and sneakers was pretty appealing for me and my pictures for Instagram. So I could have a little more versatility with different people not being always in costume or a suit. And J. Jonah Jameson, coincidentally, is also very similar in that regard as being something different from a standard suit body. Let's take a look then at the characters here. I've always been a big fan of Spider-Man, so getting these two integral, essential characters was pretty exciting, a lot of fun. J. Jonah Jameson especially, you can see there, how he was always bullying and berating Spider-Man. Could have a lot of fun taking pictures of that. Let's take a look at what they come with. So let's start with Peter here. He comes with this body, as I said, leather jacket, jeans, sneakers, very nice. He comes with this camera, which is a very nice accessory. It's a nice mold, very old school looking camera. Nice mold, very simple black paint, but it's nice, and you got a little kind of silver paint here up in the flash, which is nice, and a different paint. It's kind of almost like a bluish, or just like, I don't know what to call that, but it's different from the camera itself, so it stands out as the lens, which is nice. And it fits in his hands really well. His hands are very specifically molded to hold it, as he wouldn't be able to hold really anything else. Which is an interesting choice, but I'm okay with it because that's what he's supposed to do. Peter also comes with this Spidey Sense head, which is very fun. His Peter side is like, oh my god, but I find it interesting that the Spider-Man side is just very chill. The eyes are almost squinting like he doesn't really care. Not really fazed by it, but I guess that's why Spider-Man's there for him. And as well with the standard head here with the glasses are removable, which is pretty awesome. And then you get this standard Peter head, which is a very nice, good looking face. One thing about the glasses that I wish is that they were a little more like, I know the heads don't really have much for ears to go over like a normal glasses, but I wish the glasses, were easier to put on other heads. But with these pegs, it's pretty, I guess, unforgiving for head swapping. Might try some stuff out at some point, but that's what we got for now. Overall good looking guy there. So let's take a look at J. Jonah Jameson. So he comes with this rolled up Daily Bugle newspaper. Good to smack Peter over the head with. Comes with this unrolled Daily Bugle newspaper. My only complaint about this is that it's actual, it's just like paper. I wish it would have been a little thicker, because he's got holding hands, but they're pretty big, so he's not really able to hold on to it. So I feel like this is just kind of a sit-down prop, not as much of a in-hand prop. But as you can see here, they did a great job with it. They have actual content written on it, and all the pictures are of the actual Marvel Legends action figures. We got Spider-Man here, Mysterio down here, Electro on the back, and then even the Cyborg Spider-Man. Jonah also comes with this pointing hand, which articulates up and down like that. He comes with a left holding hand that articulates up and down like that. He then comes with a right-handed holding hand, which articulates the same way as the other holding hand. And then a right fist. So he could get quite aggressive if he wanted to, as he normally does while sitting at his desk. So that's the accessories. Let's take a look at the overall design and paint, which I must say right away I'm pretty happy with. So while I got Jonah in my hands here, we'll take a look at his head sculpt. His head looks great. Very Jonah Jameson-y. He hasn't been depicted differently too many times. I mean, he's only been played by, what's his name? From the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies, and then again the same actor playing him at the end of Far From Home. If you want to correct me in the comments on that one, go right ahead. I cannot remember his name for the life of me all of a sudden. J.K. Simmons, there we go. Found it. All right, back to work here. So he's got the small mustache, which is fun, and the silver with black on top. Nice wrinkles all over his face, and the open mouth pursed at one side. Really good. And here he's got the kind of untamed tie, as if he's like lunging or something, or just really pissed off. Sleeves rolled up is nice. And yeah, just good details there, good wrinkles and everything. Brown pants with nice gray pants with brown shoes. Look really nice. This is the standard suit body mold. The vest is a separate piece that comes off. And then the upper arm with the rolled sleeve is also a different piece. But everything else is the standard suit body mold that's been reused, which is fine because it's good, but it's not fully reused, obviously, with the different pieces. So that's it's good. It's unique. There we go. And yeah, like I was showing with Peter in the design, his streetwear just looks great. So it's the same pants, but blue. He's got these new shoes here. I don't actually know if they're new. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I want to say that these look like the shoes that they gave the Netflix Iron Fist Danny Rand figure. I want to say he had these white shoes with his suit. I'll probably look into that later, but if you want to leave a comment correcting me if I'm wrong, go right ahead. The leather jacket here looks great, and the blue shirt underneath is the same torso as Jameson there. And yeah, overall, just great designs. Let's take a look at their articulation now. Their articulation is almost the same. So they've got the new pretty nice Marvel Legends heads with that deep joint and like the almost kind of, I don't know if you want to say cave there at the bottom of the head, so you can get some good tilts. So yeah, full, good all the way around, tilting. Neck joint's a little stiff. That goes all the way down, which is nice. And goes all the way back, which is also really good. So Peter Parker's got some great, take those off, great Spider-Man level articulation in the neck and head. His shoulders go up that far, all the way around. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. So he can get his camera really close to his head, which is, for this figure, I would say is very important. And they did a good job with that. Same with the other arm. So let's just show you here how close he can get the camera to his head. Yeah, and he's got, his wrists articulate differently. So his left one goes up and down like this, but then his right goes up and down like this, or sideways, I guess. So he can get, so one of them is going to be more of a primary holding hand, and the other one just kind of holds, or the balance, I guess. A little finicky here, but yeah, it goes right the first time. Come on, you. I feel like it might be easier if I just look through the camera here, not over it. There we go. Oh my god. Help, I need an adult. My toy is difficult. Yeah, so I'm struggling a lot here. I'm going to get it right now. Cool. So yeah, he can get it pretty close to his head. Oh, he's left already detached. Got to play with the elbows, I think, a bit more. I'll definitely have some more pictures posing him with his camera on my Instagram page. So like and subscribe to see those. So yeah, back to the rest of his articulation. He's got the suit body ab crunch, which is okay. Actually, it's not that bad. It goes back that far. He's got some standard hips. They go out that far. Kicks forward nicely. Kicks back, not really. Thigh swivel, double jointed knees. Comes that far up. And pretty good ankles. He can kick his toes straight out like that. Doesn't come up very far because of the cuff on his pant leg. But then he's got really good swivel there. So yeah, he's pretty good. All right, let's show Jameson's articulation. So Jameson's got the exact same head and neck articulation, so he can come all the way down till his tie. Oh, ripped his head right off. Goes back that far, which is good. He's got the same. His shoulders actually, I think, go slightly higher than Peter, just because there's no. I think the jacket or the shoulder might be a little bulkier on Peter for the jacket. But yeah, he's got bicep swivel. He's only got a single joint, did elbow, so he only gets, say, 90 degrees with both. I already talked about the wrists. Those are good. He's got the same suit ab crunch. That far forward, that far back, waist swivel. Sorry, so does Peter. I didn't show that. He's got his waist swivel there. Kicks out about the same. Double thigh swivel. Kicks forward that much. Kicks back. Actually, not at all. Yeah, his butt's pretty flared out like that with the joint there, so his leg will not come back at all. If you want it to come back, you can't. So that's that. Double jointed knees, they go that far back. And then his shoes, his feet. The heel will go over the cuff, but you can see there it's bending a little bit, so that's as far as he goes there, and then he'll only come up. Shoe actually does not come up really much at all. Say that's about level, and then it just tiny bit goes up there. But then he's got fine swivel there. So that's the articulation. It's not great, but it's also not like, I mean, they're all action figures, but I wouldn't say these characters are the most action-y, so I guess they're not expected to do as much. Price, location of purchase, I paid $30 Canadian for each of these guys. I got them both at EB Games. And overall, I would say they're, for Marvel Legends, they're great. Good characters. I find, for a lot of collectors, I would imagine these are essential figures to get. So I would say that, yeah, these are a good buy, and I would recommend getting them if you see them. So yeah, that's it for me today. Please like and subscribe and leave a comment if there's any other figures you'd like me to review. Thanks.